Hello, all you fire signs. Welcome to your weekly energy update. And this, of course, is for all my Aries, my Leos, my Sagittarians, no matter where you have it in your chart. We're going to be zeroing in on the week of December 5th up to December 12th. But of course, if you're coming across this reading outside of that time frame, I would still trust your gut and your intuition that brought you here. Still watch the video because I'm sure there's information for you, right? All right, but if you are watching this between December 5th and December 12th, we're coming off of the new moon in Sagittarius on December 4th, so we still have that beautiful fiery energy that's coming in from that. We also have the full moon next week in Gemini on December 18th. So we have that energy already starting to come in. And Gemini is kind of this, you know, they're the twins. They do have that two sides of them. They do have that kind of Sagittarian energy, right? That fun, outgoing personality, but they also can switch and become so serious and so internal as well. So this beautiful balance and energy is coming in with that Sagittarian as well. But I really want to focus in on, for this reading today, is the 12/12 portal, which is the Sunday at the end of this period of time. So we're going to look into that. Powerful because 12 is the 1 and the 2. And so you're looking at, in the major arcana, like the magician energy, the creator, this manifester. It's the higher divine piece of ourselves that's bringing that in, bringing that beautiful energy from the other world, manifesting it into the physical world. So it's about bringing your dreams into reality, bringing how you want to share that unconditional love in your heart with the world. Has that, you know, initiation feel. And then you have the number 2, which is the high priestess, and she's about going into the unknown, going beyond the veil, connecting to the spiritual realm. And that combination together, 1 + 2 = 3, brings you that Empress energy. With those two powerful energies together, bring this beautiful birthing, creativity, free flowing, you know, this freedom feeling too. Like when you're out in nature, you don't feel so constricted by the rules and the supposed to be's and the shoulds and all that stuff that's going on out there. So beautiful portal opening up of creativity and of this power, both in connecting to your higher self, but also bringing that love and energy into this world. So we're going to check here and see what, for our fire signs, the creator wants you to know around this creativity in this 12/12 portal. I'm going to start off with these numerology cards. Maybe that's the Gemini energy coming in, the logical side. numbers. All right, creators, so for our Aries, Leos, and Sages, all our fire signs, what do you want them to know about this 12/12 portal coming up at the end of this week? Okay, you get 2 there. And you've got the Perseverance, number 4. Beautiful. And then you also have Health, 71. So definitely perseverance in general, you know, because this does have to do with your dreams. So not giving up on your dreams, definitely, and I opened it right to creativity. So confirmation there. But the perseverance, yeah, definitely pursuing your dreams, not giving up, and looking into your health as well, making sure this is staying a priority for you during this time, and getting creative with your health as well. Because you hear health and you're kind of like, ugh, that again, you know, I don't want to have to worry about it. I just don't want to do all this stuff. But it's about finding something that helps you with your body, helps you with your de-stressing, helping you with your dis-ease in your life. And living your dream and connecting to your heart is huge for that, because all this pressure that you're putting on yourself, you know, that's where that 3 freedom comes in of the Empress. When you get outside of all those supposed to's and shoulds and need to's and have to's, you can breathe. It's like getting out into nature. You can just breathe and you don't feel so congested. You don't feel so suppressed and you don't feel so much fear. So health-wise, you know, it can be emotional, physical, mental, you know, health at the core of it all, this green here is this heart chakra energy. When you connect to your heart, connect to your passions, then you don't give up easy. When you're living something for you and you're living something for your passion, then you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm going to go for a walk out in nature. Not like, oh, I have to go out for a walk to get my exercise in. When you're doing stuff from your heart and your passion, you wake up with this excitement to do something. So if you don't feel that, this is about getting back to your heart, getting back to that center. This also is a card that indicates a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and your dreams, because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. You are never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. So by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life, like we were talking about. So make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you, and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. So definitely right in alignment with what we're talking about with that 12-12 portal. We're going to look into these tarot of dreams, because this is all about dreams. But we'll see what else the creator wants you to know about this week. About this 12-12 portal, and just all these beautiful energies that are interacting with you. Okay, so for our fire signs, what else do you want them to know about this week? Okay. So you have these 4. And you start off with the 3 of Swords. So this is the expectations card. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And like this talked about, identifying those negative thoughts, those expectations that are making you, drawing you out into the fear, drawing you out into the future of, oh my gosh, if this stuff doesn't happen, what does it mean? Or this stuff that's going on, what does it mean? This is what it means. And so this is questioning. Usually you'll see like a giant heart with the 3 swords stuck into it. And that kind of represents our belief around heartbreak. That my heart can be broken and these things can happen to me. And it's beautiful because, here's the Libra sign here too about balancing. This balancing energy that's coming in. The 3, like we said, is creativity too. That 1 + 2 + 3. So this looking beyond all that restrictions, looking beyond all these rules and popular opinions you've heard from the outside world, and just really going, you know what? Is that true? These expectations, this 3 coming up is about this awareness that's coming around your expectations, how all those things in the outside world that are supposed to fulfill you aren't, right? So you have these thoughts and these beliefs that you're really beginning to question. Like it said here, question those negative thoughts, question them. Are they true? Is it really true? I know I've been told it's true. I've believed it's been true my entire life, but now's the time to question those and go, I don't know if I necessarily have to believe that. I get to have my own opinion, even if it goes against the popular opinion of what something means and how I'm supposed to feel around something, right? Yeah, wow, yeah, definitely. 9 of Swords. So again, thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, and all that. And this is called the Insomnia card or the Nightmare card. And here's all those thoughts and those beliefs, all these expectations. It's like 3 times 3 to get 9, right? It's like all these thoughts and beliefs that are stressing you out. And that totally makes sense with how we started off the reading here. This reinforces that there's all this stuff that's exhausting you. It's impacting your mind, your body, your mind and body, and not so much spirit, because spirit isn't bound by all this stuff. This isn't our mind. It's our mental state, our emotional state, and our physical state. I was trying to think. I was even at emotions. Go figure. But these are definitely showing you about these negative beliefs that are bringing this dis-ease into your life in a variety of ways. So it's the awareness around it. Yay, and you got the King of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration, like your spark, and it's also your spiritual energy. And being the king at the very end, he also brings in air energy, which is of the mind, and he balances this beautiful mind and fire, that air energy can inflame and actually make your spiritual energy even more brighter. And I love, here's this fiery energy, here's this fieriness inside. But the core of this for me, the king being at the very end of the suit, represents the highest spiritual place that you can get to, which represents your higher self, source, creator, the universe, all your spiritual posse on the other side, those massive group of beings of unconditional love and light that are there to support you. And your higher self is how you connect to all that. And like it mentioned in this card here, if you feel you're in need and you feel lost, you don't know how to deal with these things and move them on, seek higher advice, seek higher opinion outside of space and time from a source of unconditional love. And when you connect to that, you can see the truth of these things. You can see a way out of this negative energy. Yeah, yay! Because you come to this Palace of Coins. Palaces are specific to this tarot deck, although other tarot decks normally don't have palaces. But pentacles or coins are your outside world. It's your feelings of worth and abundance. And this is about creating this beautiful, beautiful, safe place within about your worth and about your abundance. And that makes total sense. In my the recording just said 1212 on there. It just jumped out to me. So big portal energy coming in here to make you aware of how safe you can make this. Here's that green again coming up. It reminds me of the Emerald City in the Wizard of Oz. It's a place where you find everything that you've been looking for, right? The lion finds the courage, the scarecrow finds the brain, the Tin Man finds his heart, and so you find your core of your worth through this connection to this higher realm. And it allows you to look at this stuff that you've been so freaking out about in your life, these things that you're like so fearful that might happen. I mean, you see the claws here that you feel like these fears just won't let go of you. But it's actually you that's not letting go of your fears. And I know it's like, oh, what are you trying to say? But once we get past that, like what? I'm responsible for how I feel and the story that I'm applying to any situation. Like, yep, our thoughts and our beliefs are what do it. Yeah, we definitely had a ton of influence from the outside world. Again, those popular opinions of things. And we're like, okay, well, we were too young to know that we create our own opinions. But we just took on everyone else's opinions as our own, and we have this big barrel of opinions now that are contradictory, and we're creating all this, massive darkness that can happen in our life, and it rolls out from the inside out. So, those beliefs in our mind, impact our emotions, impact our bodies. Like I said, because when you're in fight or flight mode, it does impact your body. It's constantly putting you in this state of running or defending. The heartbreak that we feel, the piercing in our heart, is actually fight or flight kicking in. It's that little pinch of the heart, like when someone startles you and you're like, it's that. But usually when someone startles us and we see we're safe, we just calm out of it. But when it's emotional, we keep that story going and like, it's like being scared over and over and over and over and over again, which keeps our body, our immune system shut down, our nervous system being flooded with adrenaline, the blood rushing out of our brain, so we're confused and we can't think clearly, our muscles ache. I mean, if you look at just the I'll say signs, but signs, the symptoms of what a going into fight or flight mode do. You can search on the internet. There's tons, and you're just like, oh my God, that's why I have a dry mouth. That's why I can't concentrate. You know, that type of thing. But it's beautiful because as you take a deep breath, connect to your heart, connect to your unconditional love from above, that whole group of support, you create this peaceful, beautiful place within you and your life, and it transforms. So I love that for this 12-12 portal for you. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the I Am Everything deck. And we're just going to see what the final message for all our fire signs are for this week. But this is beautiful. It's very empowering. You know, I know, like I said, it doesn't feel good when, you know, it's like, oh, I'm responsible for my life. But then you go, wait a minute, I am responsible for my life. I get to decide. And that brings all that power back into you. So, and you've got, I am inspiring. I love that. I'll do the here. And I'll read that. It says, I am inspiring to those around me, even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. And I love that this also, because, you know, I know it's like, well, the other people make me feel a certain way. And it's like, well, people can make it a harder or an easier choice for us to choose unconditional love, or a harder or easier choice to choose fear, right? But ultimately, we are the ones who decide. We can't change other people from the outside in. The only thing that we can do is inspire unconditional love. When you're this burning fire in the world and you just spill out unconditional love, you fill up with unconditional love and it outpours out to the world, that inspires others. That unconditional love can spark this unconditional love in someone else, and then they start to change and look at things differently as they escape this nightmare, you know, and then they create this place of peace, and then they start overflowing unconditional love. So you can inspire others. You can't change other people from the outside in, but if you love people unconditionally, that can spark the unconditional love that creates this change from the inside out. So I love this, and that for some of you that definitely impacts like the dream that you have. And just know, come to your heart, because then you have this beautiful palace of beautiful unconditional love that exists not only inside you, but starts to exist outside, because you see the world as you are, not as it is. So when you're in this, you see the world this way. When you're in this, you see the world this way. So beautiful 12-12 portal energy coming in for you. I'm going to leave the reading there. I just want to let you know, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I actually do a monthly videos for each of the zodiac signs. I also do new moon and full moon readings. So if you want to know more about that new moon energy that's still impacting you, or the full moon energy of Gemini, the new moon readings are already out. So I'll have that, you know, linked somewhere here at the end of the video. And then the full moon in Gemini readings should come out on December 11th. So if you want to get notified immediately when those come out so you don't miss any of them, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, that's going to make this notification bell pop up. And if you click on that, then you can do your settings to where you'll get notified of these videos immediately. So that way you're in the know. All right. Well, just know as you go throughout this week that every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you take care.